Hey guys, and welcome to beautiful sunny California. In this episode, we're going to be visiting the Seal Beach area of Los Angeles, which is actually a beach located in Orange County, California. And it's a super duper nice beach with really wide stretches. And as you can see from the images, it's pretty darn empty, so you can enjoy the beach almost as if it's a private beach to yourself. And the sea is beautiful. And at the same time, it's one of those really cool quintessential type California towns that are kind of like the lazy bum towns where you can go surfing, enjoy the beach, at the same time enjoy maybe the main street, which has all the shopping districts and the restaurants and the cafes. Well, so without any further ado, let's explore. With a population of about 25,000 people, Seal Beach is about 28 miles east of LA and sits directly between Long Beach and Huntington Beach. This area of Orange County really is a charming coastal town with its quiet, down-to-earth community, making it the perfect seaside destination if someone is looking for a quiet place with extremely wide beaches and almost no one around. This area of Orange County offers quaint neighborhoods, eclectic shopping, and a small town feel to it. Isn't the sea gorgeous? It's just so calm today. Yes, we're getting a little bit of wind, but at the same time, the sea just looks so welcoming. There aren't too many waves, and the waves that are here are just cool and chill. And again, this is the power of California. There's so many different kind of beaches here on the West Coast, and each and every beach has a different personality to them. So you can go to some beaches where it's more surf-oriented, other beaches where you are more oriented to going swimming or maybe on boats and jet skiing. And this place right here is just a chill beach. It's a place where you just can go enjoy the sea and look at the ocean, and it's just beautiful. The beaches in this area are much wider compared to other places on the West Coast. This is particularly good for people who want to enjoy the quiet and simply want to take a stroll by the water while watching all the birds and taking in the beautiful California sun. On the beach, I also noticed some heavy machinery, which is used yearly during the winter months to make a berm, which has for purpose to create a sort of higher beach terrace that protects the beach from erosion and winter storm or wave damage. Seal Beach definitely has a ton of volleyball courts, and this is kind of like what you would think the sport that would be played on California beaches would be, and yes, it is volleyball. Today it's a weekday, so there's not a lot of people, and I've always thought that it'd be fun to actually come here to the beach and play some volleyball. I've been here for 22 years and I've never done that, but I think that that might be a new goal for myself, just because every beach seems to have some courts and it just seems like so much fun. One thing that is prevalent off the coast of Seal Beach is the numerous cargo boats waiting to get into the Long Beach port. These ships, which are heavy laden with cargo containers, are creating a blocky eyesore and pollution problems within Orange County towns, as well as show again how there is a current supply issue problem where ports are not able to accommodate the massive ships trying to get into the port. The Seal Beach Pier truly is exceptional. It's a super duper long pier, and actually the second longest pier in California, so yeah, that's why it feels long. But it is super eerie to be here on this pier, at the edge of the pier, because we are really far into the ocean and the sounds of the city just do not exist here. I can just hear the wind and the sound of the sea, and it's just so pleasant to have something different, to see something different, to smell something different. And yeah, even though Seal Beach is really quiet and the pier is super duper quiet, there aren't many things on the pier, it's still worth it just to experience something different and at the same time just to enjoy this beautiful view. This pier really doesn't have too much entertainment compared to some other piers like in Santa Monica, but what it doesn't have in entertainment, it does make up in calmness and certainly length. It truly does feel like the pier never ends, and the power of the ocean sure is felt while walking on it. Looking out at the ocean from the edge of it really gives a better insight to the beauty of the sea and the vastness of the oceans. Like all piers, I always take interest to the underside of the piers, and this one is no exception. Unfortunately, it's not very exciting compared to some other ones where you can really walk under it easily. There is a small section where you can, but the most interesting thing that I'll say about this pier is the fact that it looks really darn old. And the way that they built and put all these parts of the pier together are made up in a pretty interesting fashion with pieces of wood that interconnect all these pier feet under the pier. And yeah, I guess this is a way of making the pier sturdy and make it withstand the sea, the ocean, and also the earthquakes of California. But yeah, I always love going under these piers. It's just enjoyable. And again, it's like a little secret garden that people don't know about. One thing that stands out on the beach is the number of houses facing the sea. Many of these places are really gorgeous to look at and offer a wide variety of housing styles, which contributes to the charm and laid-back ambiance of this area. This charm does extend into the city, as well as making Seal Beach the perfect suburban American-style town vibe. One thing that is pretty prevalent throughout the pier is the various seal emblems that can be found hidden a bit everywhere. From having a seal statue at the beginning of the pier to having seal logos on trash cans, the seal mascot is definitely the identity of the town and pretty much everywhere. The seal mascot doesn't limit itself to the pier, it's found on boards as well as many other places throughout the town. Like many beachside areas, Seal Beach is no exception. They also have a very commercial street with a lot of restaurants, shops, cafes, and that street is called Main Street, which kind of makes sense because it is the main street with all of the entertainment. The only difference that I can see between this main street and maybe some other areas like Manhattan Beach, Huntington Beach, is the fact that this has a much more small village feel to it. It really feels like a suburb, feels so calm. It almost feels like something you would see in a Stephen King film where nothing ever happens. It's very quaint, it's very quiet, but there is quite a lot of places to visit, restaurant-wise, cafe-wise, and if you want to go shopping, as I said, there are quite a few shops. But yes, it is super duper quiet. The beginning of Main Street starts at the coast, launching the famous Pacific Coast Highway, which is known for its beautiful coastal view and stretches to its opposite end for half mile into a trendy street filled with restaurants, cafes, and many cool beach-themed shops. This area has outstanding walkability and has a true old-time American small-town feel to it. Adjacent to Main Street, they have a remnant of the Pacific Electric Railway Company, which was nicknamed the Red Cars. It was a privately owned transit system which consisted of streetcars, interurban cars, and buses. It was the largest electric railway system in the world in the 1920s. Can you guys hear it? Yeah, right? Super quiet. Well, that resumes Seal Beach in just about 2 words. A really quiet town in California. A beachfront town, beautiful views, and it's, as I said, super calm. There really aren't that many people around here. But yeah, I really think that in this quiet little suburban street, this is probably the best place to end this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching this tour of Seal Beach, and if you did enjoy it, please be sure to subscribe, hit the like button, leave me a comment too. Let me know what you thought about this area, and let me know about maybe future areas I should go to. I'm always interested to hear your guys' opinions. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.